got a Facebook email message or whatever you call them nowadays. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Asking about my stage guitars, the stuff I use on stage. You know, the stuff I take out on the road with me, most of the time, pretty beat up, because you know what, I get pretty beat up out there. I haven't made any videos the last couple of days, posted anything, because I'm suffering with a bad abscess tooth, man. Well, it's got my jaw swollen up, everything down here. It's all the way down in the palm. Hurts. It's the life of a musician, you know. But I've been asked about my stage guitars. And you see this one in a lot of videos. This is Rosie. And yeah, Rosie's been modified, pretty chewed up. You can see she's seen some days, man. Seen a lot of road time. Gonna see more. Got a gig at the Flying Tortoise up in Camdenton Saturday, noon to 5. Don't know what that's about, but should be fun. Rosie is a odd Epiphone, with the original Epiphone type headstock. See there? And it doesn't say Gibson on it. It's not one of those low-line Gibson Epis. But yeah, I've never been able to figure out what this is. Rosie's about, I don't know, thicker than most other guitars. There used to be an electric jack here to plug it in. Somebody puttied it with Bondo. Rosie was acquired from Riley's recording studio. It's one of their studio guitars at one time. It's even older than that, I know for a fact, because I met one of the guys that had owned it something like 15 years ago or something. And it was old when he acquired it. And he had acquired Rosie in Chicago, Illinois, from a pawn shop. And bought it because he didn't know what in the world this was. There are two ways of plugging this in. As you can see, it's got multiple different plugs and jacks. This is one way to plug it in here. Then there is a smaller jack here for those little small tiny things, you know, and it plugs in there. And this is attached to like a lapel condenser mic. It's mounted inside here. And then there's a Fishman. This pickup is expensive. It's a very expensive Fishman pickup system. It sounds great though. This old wood has, like I said, aged and weathered. I played Rosie, buskering out in the street in the heat and the rain and everything else. I've played lots and lots of shows with this guitar, Rosie. Rosie's been on a lot of recordings, Statesiders and the Mel Tillis group and things like that. And I used to go down there and do some harmonica stuff. And I'm going to be getting out some neat harmonicas here eventually and showing to you guys. This is one of the guitars I use on the road as stage shows. We don't know what it is. I haven't seen another one like it. We know it's an Epiphone. That's all we know. We don't know when it was made. Possibly the 70s, 80s. I don't have a clue, to be honest. I like the instrument. It's tough. I play it a lot, and I use it quite a bit. Something, I don't know, just goofing off here. You can see Rosie on a lot of videos, especially the live footage, because this is pretty much my go-to guitar for road use. I don't take a lot of this other stuff out on the road because it's already been on the road for years with me. Generally, we're, you know, like, there's not a lot of space in whatever we're using to transport equipment. And I can pull Rosie out of the case and be in tune, ready to go. In fact, I just took her out of the case a minute ago. It's over there on my cart. I have a cart that, you know, we put my gear on and roll it around. But if anybody anybody knows what model or year or anything about this, let me know. Michael Broyles, if you're watching this, he's played this guitar a couple of times, you know, at my place and stuff. See if you can figure out what this is, you know. This guitar has been modified. They've opened her up a couple of times and then resealed her. Like I said, she, you know, got her dings and battle scars. You can see some of them here. This guitar is yellowed as can be from age. Sounds good. Nice sturdy instrument. It's big. It's really like, you know, thicker than most other acoustic guitars, so it projects real loudly, you know. You almost don't even need an amp at a lot of the shows that I do. There you go. That's one of my main go-to stage guitars that I use as part of the shows. You see this one quite a lot. There it is. I told you a little of that one. I'll get out another one and tell you about it.